groups are
We
saying
all know
no.
what is happening, Dr. Abati. Dr. Abati. Dr. Abati. We know what is happening, and we are ready for it.
This is Saturday, May 2nd, 2026. Good afternoon, everyone. A meeting was held in Ibadan yesterday by few religious leaders, and the purpose of this meeting is to fast-track the implementation or the establishment of Sharia court in Yoruba land. And this is not the first move. I think there were a lot of argument in last year and last 2 years about the establishment of Sharia court in Yoruba land. Some persons agreed. The case is still pending in court, and there have been a lot of controversies around it. So I see another Sharia crisis like what we had in the year 2000 or thereabout that led to the injection of Sharia tenets into the Nigerian constitution that gave birth to so many things that we are seeing today, including insurgency, terrorism. Now, I'm not saying that putting Sharia in Nigerian constitution automatically start killing people. It's not. Sharia is a how would I put it now? It's not a human being that carries gun, but the ideology behind Sharia is what people put into extreme, and they call them extremists like Boko Haram, ISWAP, these terrorists, the Kofulani militia, and a lot of them. So when you look at their motive, this is not Okocha saying it. Their motive is to overthrow the Nigerian government, establish a Muslim country that is an Islamic state that will be governed by Sharia law. So if that Sharia crisis did not happen in the year 2000, if Obasanjo did not succumb to the pressure being put out by these people, Sani Yeriman and the rest of them, believe you me, today we will not be having what we are having today, that is trying to give birth to all this agitation. Because if you are not seeing threat, nobody will come out to say, I want to leave Nigeria. It was because of the threat a lot of people were seeing, people invading your territories, trying to expand Sharia and so on and so forth. So after I was briefed about the business transacted in this meeting, my mind just went back to the interview between one Yoruba monarch and Reuben Abati. And in this interview, Reuben Abati was asking this Yoruba monarch about the implementation of Sharia in Yoruba land. This man said, never, over his dead body, like they will never accept Sharia in Yoruba land. So that is where I am foreseeing this crisis, because a lot of people are saying no. A lot of people are saying yes. In Kwara State, so many Yoruba kings, up to 30 of them, who said no to Sharia, they are no longer in their palaces. They drove them out. Almost 30 Yoruba kings are on exile now in Kwara State. You can go and verify what I'm saying. By the way, this is what the man said on the interview.
Your Highness, let's talk about this issue of Sharia in the Western region. Now, there are persons in some of the states that are saying, well, Sharia has been in Yoruba land since the 14th century. And in any case, it's a personal orthodoxy. It's not something that is compulsory for everybody. It's not a legal orthodoxy. So if there are some people who say, well, we want to be governed by the Sharia orthodoxy, shouldn't they be allowed? They have the freedom of choice, freedom of faith. But most Yoruba groups, a number of groups are now saying, no, there must be no Sharia in the southwest of Nigeria. I said, I have discussed this. If not, what's your opinion?
Dr. Abati, has anybody in Southwest requested for Sharia? Because that's where to start.
Well, the story
This
is
is
in
my
the
house.
The story is in the papers.
And then
that some Islamic groups in the southwest want the Sharia.
Requested for Sharia?
The story is in the papers.
Requested for Sharia. Look, some groups, notable groups in Southwest requested for Sharia?
Yes.
Now look.
That's why some other groups are saying...
We all know what is happening, Dr. Abati. Dr. Abati. Dr. Abati. We know what is happening, and we are ready for it. We know 27 to 2027 is at the corner, and we know what's happening, and we're ready for it. Afenifere is 72 years old. There's no political organization that is as old as Afenifere in this country. So we understand the terrain. We know the terrain. We know the terrain. When you start doing these things, we know what you want to do, and we get ready for you. We're not talking about Sharia. We're talking about 2027. We know it. You cannot destabilize our home under one certain pretext and want us to stand back and watch you doing it. We will not allow it. If you intend to destabilize Sharia, we say, no, you can't do it. You can't come to another man's home and tell him how to worship. You cannot go to another. I mean, look, there's Akwa Ibom. They do Christmas carol every year. You see them, the governors, everybody stands singing, and then you go to that place and you want to say you want to do Sharia. And you want to adopt. You say, yeah, they say, yes, they can do. No. They won't try. Nobody will allow it. This is our home, and this is what we do here. We are the most understanding tribe in nation. I would say nation, Nigeria, yes. We religious tolerance is everybody pride out for it. And we are not going to let somebody derive off of that. We know what is happening in other parts of the country because of religion. We are not that in this part of the country. And we are not going to allow anybody to introduce it to us. We will not. It's as simple as that.